Assalamu alaikum everyone, and I hope everything is doing well. It's been a while since we last heard from each other, and here I am with this all discovering in this rainy and yet alhamdulillah beautiful day. Why this video? Well, it's because, you know, I was in a dhikr mood and I was thinking of something on Christianity which I don't know if Christians think about, and I also think that Muslims should be more aware of, and so you can share it. Just a short dhikr pill, we can call it like this. What is this about? Well, if you think about it, Christians say that God came with a progressive revelation, and Muslims might agree with that. I mean, as far as ruling is concerned, even during the life of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the revelation was progressive with some rulings. But there's something in which it cannot be progressive, and that is theology. You cannot have a progression from, say, from pure monotheism to Trinitarian monotheism or whatever, or shirk basically. So when Christians say that the revelation was progressive, and they still claim that in the Bible there are references to a Trinitarian God, which is utterly false, by the way, and they can only make references to really ambiguous verses, then the question is this: when in the Old Testament God forgave people and accepted their actions, and we're talking mainly about the Jews and everyone else who basically believed in one God, pure monotheism like the Muslims. I mean, this is why even today Jews say the Muslims are Bnei Noach, because we have a pure monotheism, and surely you cannot say that Jews changed their monotheism specifically after Christianity. I mean, they were pure monotheists. Some of them might have had weird ideas, but that's some of them. The vast majority of them believed in just one God, not a Trinitarian God in nature. So when God accepted their actions because of that, which is basically God accepting the same theology as the Jews of today and the Muslims, did God sanction kufr and disbelief and shirk? Well, the things are two. Either God did this and then he revealed Trinity, which actually he did not even do it in that case, because it's an utter failure that Jesus, who arguably for Christians is God and should have come like every day, he should have repeated and explained the Trinity in detail, more or less, just like Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the context of shirk. With the Quran we find a lot of explanation against shirk. Then as far as the Trinity is concerned, after centuries of pure monotheism, that's the thing that Jesus should have said. So either God sanctioned disbelief, so an utterly wrong, fundamentally theological theology for centuries, in even millennia, with the Jews and Abraham and so on and so forth, in the times of the Jews and of Ibrahim and Noah and so on and so forth, or the Christians have a wrong theology. So I let you get your conclusions as far as that is concerned. That's a really small dhikr pill, really powerful, and for me it represents one of the strongest, just one, there are many, but one of my favorite during these days, knockout argument of why Christianity is utterly false. And again, peace be upon you. I hope I didn't offend anyone, and this is just a video that I did with an academic tone from someone who just wants to look for truth. And alhamdulillah, for now I find it in Islam, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for all the others, brothers and sisters, that also have Islam. And with this I say Assalamu alaikum.